Hey everyone, my name is T and I'm back with another video, and today I'm talking about drugstore products, which is my obsession. I love everything drugstore. I stay in Target. I stay in Target. I will go to Target for fun. And I go to Ulta for fun too. Ulta is everything to me. I go to Ulta, but I go to the left. No, for real though. You know where the affordable section where we Morphe and ColourPop and then Maybelline, I go over there. 9 times out of 10 I'm going to Ulta, I'm going over to the affordable side, okay? I've got a lot of products this year just for the hell of it, and I'm here to tell you everything that I am absolutely obsessed with that I got this year. I'm just gonna start with brows. So earlier in the year I was using eyeshadow to do my eyebrows, but lately I've been on this wave of using an eyebrow pencil. You know, one of those things that you kind of twirl and then the little thin pencil comes up. I have used the Wet n Wild one and the Morphe one. I like the Morphe one way better than the Wet n Wild one, only because the Wet n Wild one, you will use that in 2 seconds. I mean, you give it 4 times and it's gone. And it breaks so easily. The Morphe one is really good. I like it. It's really precise too. And even when you use it and it kind of gets dulled down, it's still really easy to apply a hair-like stroke. But yeah, that's my favorite eyebrow product. Yeah, okay. Eyeshadow. Let's move on to eyeshadow. One of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I got was Juvia's Place, the chocolates. So it's their 6-pan eyeshadow palettes. I think it's 6. Yeah, 6-pan eyeshadow palettes that they came out with. They came out with a bunch the mauves, the pinks. I forgot what they were called, but those, I don't know if they came out in 2020, but I don't care. And I love the chocolates specifically for women of color that are deeper skin tone. I think that these are great, rich, pigmented eyeshadows. The browns are so beautiful on deeper skin tones. They really work very well with creating depth in the eye. Yeah, I really like that one, and it blends out really smooth. I mean, everybody is hip to Juvia's Place eyeshadows. They are bomb. So another eyeshadow palette that I really liked in 2020 was the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, the volume 2 one though. That was one of my favorites of 2020. I absolutely love that palette. I think it is so pretty. I wish I had, what color did I wish? Oh, I wish I had some blues in it. It doesn't have any blue in it. So I wish I had some blues, but besides that, I think that palette is so gorgeous. And I'm talking specifically the shimmer shades for me. It's really the shimmer shades for me. I think the brown shades, unfortunately, they're just a little bit too orange. If it's gonna show that it's brown, it should come off as brown. That's my only complaint about this palette, is the pigment on the shimmers. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So that's what I really like about it. The third palette that I absolutely adore, 10 out of 10 recommend. I talked about it in my Amazon favorites. You should go check that video out. Thank you. But the eyeshadow palette is from Beauty Glaze, and I absolutely love their eyeshadow palette. It's what, 36 colors? I can't even remember. Something like 40, something close to that area. Wrong, sweetie. It is 62 colors in that palette. But they have so many different colors. You got your super bright colors, your neutral colors, anything you can think of. It's a super versatile palette. It's a really good palette, especially for a beginner who's not trying to spend too much money on so many different palettes. So I think it's a really good pickup. I mean, it was what, 16 bucks for all those different shadows. I didn't get it in 2020, but I literally always find myself picking it up. Okay, so we're gonna move into primers. I just need you to stop. I need you to stop. Pause this video, guess in the comments what primer I'm about to say, and then come back. Because I'm pretty sure you know. You did? Okay. We talking about e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Period. You already know. You already know. e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Bro, this shook everyone. This shook the world. They had everyone on their toes trying to get this. I'm telling you. Oh, this is great. I mean, fantastic. 10 out of 10 recommend. You have pores right here that are a little bit larger, and I love putting this over there. It makes a nice smooth base for your foundation. Now this is the regular one. This isn't the hydrating one or the matte one. I haven't tried those two. I heard that the hydrating one does break up your foundation. I don't know. I've never used it, but this is just a regular one, and it is great. Now, I don't put it everywhere. I just put it in my T-zone where I have a little bit more texture so I can just smooth out those areas. But this is so good. I definitely see a difference when I use this, and I got this back, I don't know, I think I got this in March. And this is great. This is so good. This is my other primer that I really liked in 2020. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. I had never even heard of Hard Candy until TikTok. TikTok put me onto this. People say this is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I had that a while ago, but like last year, and it was straight, you know. I got the small size because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. It was cool, but I don't have another one, so it wasn't like mind-blowing. But this is actually really good. I actually see a difference in how long my makeup lasts when I put this on. And it has hyaluronic acid in it, so it plumps the skin and gets it ready for foundation. I would suggest you go and try it out. Like, I would. It's like $5 something. I got it from Walmart. I didn't get this from Target. I'm gonna tell you my favorite foundation of 2020. Probably my favorite foundation ever, honestly. And it's Milani. I just had this thing for Milani. I just really like them. I really like Milani. I love this. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. Oh my gosh. I love this stuff. This is so good. I don't know what about it, but it just makes me look great. It makes me look really smooth. It doesn't really settle into my fine lines as fast as any other type of foundation would. And this gives me a really luminous look. It looks so radiant on my skin. This lasts a long time to me. You can really build up that coverage too. It's medium to full coverage, so you do have to do a couple more pumps. Well, I wouldn't say a couple more pumps, but you do have to put a little bit more product on to get a full coverage, but it doesn't take that much. This is my favorite drugstore. I always find myself grabbing this. I love it so much. This is like one of my favorites for real. And another foundation I'm going to talk about, I don't have it on my hand right now, but it's the L'Oreal Infallible. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put the name below. It's very long wear, and it's very luminous as well. It's very lightweight on your skin. It doesn't feel like you have pounds of makeup on, like as if you were to put on something else. I think that's one thing I really adore about that foundation, is because it's very lightweight on your skin. It's more of a thinner texture. It looks really natural. It looks like your second skin when you put it on, especially if you have a really good skin routine and you moisturize your face well. So that's one of my favorites. Moving on to concealers, my top concealer of 2020 is definitely the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and you probably already knew that. Almost anybody, if you ask them what their favorite drugstore concealer is, they're going to say this. Like, this is so bomb. I don't know what they did up in that freaking lab, but they made a bomb concealer. Like, this is so good. The coverage is great. It's not like super matte, so it's not drying on your skin. It's the hydrating one, so it doesn't dry your skin out. Especially if you have a drier under eye like me, this is great. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. And they have a really good shade range. I'm actually very impressed because it is drugstore, and you know, drugstore is really trash usually at shade range, but they do have a lot of different shades, so I'm very happy about that. This is only $6, and this is coverage as if I was to use NARS or something. Like, this is great. So when we're talking about drugstore concealers, I feel like this is the expectation. Like, if you're not beating this, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. In terms of drugstore products for contour, it's really difficult to find some decent ones. I will say the SuperStay Maybelline, this is the stick foundation. This is a really great way to cream contour. I think this is a very creamy formula. I like to just take my brush and just go right on top of it. Just go right on top of it, warm up the product, boom, and start cream contouring. I don't put it on myself, but I do put it on clients. Instead of buying really expensive contour sticks, I think this is a really great alternative to that. This is really affordable. And then also for like bronzing, I use this Maybelline SuperStay. It's also the SuperStay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. I use this to bronze. And also, I will say this does get muddy a little fast. And for me, at least when I'm bronzing, I have to go with a light hand. But you do have to keep in mind this is a powder foundation, so the coverage is very high. So if you want a high coverage bronze, which is always helpful, especially if your foundation isn't full coverage, now it's just going with light hand and building it up. It's also a really great cheap alternative to really expensive bronzers. I think this works really, really well. But I do have some high-end bronzers that I do prefer. But I did go to TJ Maxx to get this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer that I absolutely love. I got it from TJ Maxx. It was $10, so talking about this one. This was $10 from TJ Maxx, and I got it and I use it all the time. This is from Anastasia. I forgot. So we're gonna talk about my favorite powder of 2020, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is crack cocaine. This is like the best thing I've ever bought in 2020. This was it. If I could take everything back, if I had to keep one product and take everything back, I would keep this one. Because pores what? Texture what? What? This? Oh my gosh. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. This is so freaking bomb. This was like, oh my god, I don't even remember how much it cost. It was like, what, $5 something? Yeah, I don't remember it being like too expensive. This is so freaking bomb. What shade is this? Light medium. I got light medium. I think it works really well on my skin. When I first use it, it looks crazy, but as I let it set into my skin, it looks great. Not only does it look really nice in person, but when you are taking pictures, this looks phenomenal on pictures. Phenomenal. Like literally, it smooths like no other, and I'm not capping, I'm telling the truth. This is so good. It has a pretty decent shade range as well. This really smooths out your skin very well. It makes you look flawless. Now, I'm not saying it's like gonna make you look like a model in a magazine, but you're going to see a difference. Like, I'm not kidding. Personally, and the best way for me to apply it, when I see the best results, is when I use a damp sponge and press the powder into my skin. If you would like to see a demo, let me know in the comments. I love looking at the comments. Please let me know if you want to see me use this. This is great. I absolutely love it. This is like literally top 2 paper powders. Get you some. Target, Ulta, Walmart. Go wherever you go, wherever you need to go and get it. I bought the NARS Orgasm Blush. Girl, bye. Why would I ever do that in my life? It's giving calm. It was just very unnecessary because you can get good blushes from the drugstore. Period. This Milani blushes, period, all of them. This is Coral Cove, and this is still really, really pretty. I got it on right now. I don't know if you can tell, but all of them are so pretty. And I just bought their liquid blushes. I'm gonna try it out in a different video when I'm trying out a whole bunch of makeup because I have an addiction. But yeah, for right now, I use this. I think it's so pretty, and I think it's really, really pigmented as well. So I like to go in with a light hand and then build it up. I'm a fan, and if you know me, you know I'm a blush hoe. I won't put on blush if I can't no more. I love blush. Love it. And this is great. I want to get more shades. So I will, as time goes on, I will get more shades. I promise. Highlighters. I'm going to talk real quick about highlighters. I mean, honestly, the Wet n Wild highlighters, they succeed them all. Extremely inexpensive. It's like $3-4, $5 max. I couldn't find it in my kit though today to like show you on camera, but it is a really, really, really good pressed highlighter. Me personally, I have moved on to loose highlighters. I do have a favorite highlighter of 2020, but it is a little bit more on the expensive side, so I can't throw that in here. The golden crown flower though, that's the one that I use. Very gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Beaming, if you like that type of stuff, like a beaming highlighter, oh, period, that's for you. I'm gonna talk about setting sprays really quickly, and for me, one of my most favorite drugstore setting sprays is Milani. Oh my, like I said, I have a small secret obsession with Milani. I don't know why, but their setting spray, I like the dewy one, but their setting spray is so bomb. It gives me MAC Fix Plus vibes. I don't know why. I know that's a really big compliment, but I think that it's a really good setting spray. I think it really does make your makeup last, and I think it really does melt powders into your skin very, very, very well. So that is my favorite drugstore setting spray of 2020. I absolutely love it. And also another really great one that I bought in 2020 was the Morphe setting spray. A lot of people really like that one, and it's great. It's a very long lasting setting spray. It makes your makeup last all day. Now, in terms of making your makeup look flawless, it does make it look great, but I don't think it's like, oh my gosh, it's just the biggest effect. No, but it does make your makeup last a really long time. So that's one thing that I really like about the Morphe setting spray. And I love the way that the setting spray applies. It's like an aerosol spray, like hairspray. I think that's a really good way to have your setting spray come out. It's really, really nice. I really like that setting spray as well. And also my homegirl, the ColourPop Hyaluronic Acid setting spray. This is really good when you want to set your, like, I know people set their face before their foundation. I like to use this. I mean, girl, it's almost damn near gone. This is a Pretty Face, yeah, Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid setting mist. Yeah, this does it. Hyaluronic acid, anything with hyaluronic acid, I'm a big fan of. I don't know why, I just love hyaluronic acid. But this is a really good way to add just some hydration onto your face. Lashes, I always get my lashes from Amazon. If you know, you know. Go check out that Amazon video. I specifically got this pack of lashes from Amazon that I absolutely love. I need to get a new one. I don't have it. I use all the lashes up. I don't have them on because I use them all up. I think they call it the Daisy ones. Oh my gosh, or whatever. I'll put a picture up and then I'll put them in the description box. But oh my gosh, beautiful lashes, so beautiful. They don't look too heavy on the eye, but they are just enough dramatic, at least for me. They're so pretty. They come in like 5 different styles, but they kind of like all have that similar like aesthetic, like, you know, a nice natural fluttery look. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my god, I can't wait to get some more. I need to order some, but I absolutely love them. Like, those were definitely my favorite ones. My favorite lipstick in 2020 from affordable brands has to be Juvia's Place. This, first of all, look at the packaging, absolutely gorgeous. And then also they just have great nudes. This is a shade Lady. This is the one I have. So pretty. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Just a very beautiful nude shade. This is more in the darker nude, but it's so pretty. And then also their lip glosses are good too. Their lip glosses are very pigmented. This is one of my favorites. This is Juvia's Place as well. This is in the shade Barely There. This is more of a pinky nude. So pretty. I don't have that on today, but I really like these. These are so pigmented and they make such a difference in your lip combo. So this is really nice. It's a little thick, but it's not sticky, and that's what I like about it. Like, it's thick because it's pigmented, but it's not super sticky like some lip glosses are, and it matches with Lady very well in my opinion. I think these go great together. If you're ever looking for lip combos, I think this is a good one. This is Lady and Barely There. I'll talk about one other lip gloss that I absolutely love in 2020. This is from e.l.f. This is their Lip Plumping gloss. I didn't even know it was lip plumping gloss till I put it on, and it was a little tingle. I'm like, why is it icy? This is in the shade Peach Bellini. It is so pretty. It is the perfect shade for me. Like, I love like a light lip gloss, and this is really light, but it's not like super pigmented to the point like your lips is looking chapped and ashy. It doesn't plump your lips for real like how maybe people say the Too Faced one does, but I mean, it does give a tingling sensation when you put it on. This is a thicker formula, and I would say that, I would say you don't need a lot. If you put a lot on, it will start to like, you can like see it separating from your lips kind of type thing. Well, we have reached the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, are inspired to pick up some of these products. These are definitely some of my holy grails. So if you pick up some of these products, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would definitely appreciate that. Thanks for watching this video.